Hello everybody, it is me, Casey, and today we are doing Twisted Dandy X Listener. Let's get a couple things straight. It's spicy, because why not? And also, you were trying to run away from it, but you couldn't get away. So yeah, if you are one to get away and then have to come back to the area, then you should probably go to another video of mine. I think I did that before, I don't know. If not, then yeah. Let's get straight into this. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It was a simple day. I had to just fill up the generators, and you were also supposed to avoid the Twisteds, but you were kind of dumb. You thought Twisted Dandy was adorable. You thought all the Twisteds were adorable. You didn't know they were dangerous at all. So when forgot her name, Poppy. So when Poppy was explaining, you raised your little floppy hand. You were adorable. You had these little floppy little hands that were just your sleeves that made it hard to raise your hand in general. And you were always, you kind of looked like, what was her name? Gigi's, like, cousin, but the only similarity was the hoodie. So, you had this floppy little hoodie. You always wore socks. It did not matter the occasion, you always wore socks. And you kinda had this innocent persona. So when Poppy raised her hand, well, not raised her hand, but basically was talking about how the Twisteds were extremely dangerous, you weren't paying attention until you raised your hand and said, "But can we hug the Twisteds?" Poppy looked at you before saying, No, Yin, we cannot hug the Twisteds. But the Twisteds are friends. They're friends. No. They are not friends, Yin. They're dangerous. They'll try killing you. But if we give them hugs, maybe not. No, they will kill you. But we don't know. So why not try? Because they can kill you and they will kill you. I believe everybody deserves a twins. If only I was that innocent, Yin. If only. I believe it. You go over to Goop before talking to them. Okay, so I want to hug the Twisteds. What about you, Goop? Me too. I want to hug them, but my sister said not to. Aww, that's no fun. I know, right? They look like they deserve a hug. They look like they've been through so much. I know. I want to give them a hug. When the elevator opens, there are two tunes guarding you and Goop. It was his sister and Razzle and Dazzle. They were guarding you. Okay, we gotta keep them safe. I know. Yeah, we really do. But like, these two, they're gonna try hugging them. I know. We need to keep them safe. I know. Yeah, so at any cost, we must keep these two safe. Okay. What are they doing? Razzle keeps an eye on you and Goop, while Dazzle and Goop's sister also watch out for any Twisteds. You and Goop were playing with blocks that were left on the ground.
Okay. So I think this block goes up here.
Goop knocks down the tower on accident.
Sorry. It's okay.
Reminder, these two tunes are like extremely innocent, so they don't know what's going on. But like, you have a bit evolved mind, like a little bit, like just a little bit from Goop. And you look at the blocks and you start putting them back in order.
Okay. So this is what this block does. Okay, that block is my favorite block. Right here, my block.
Goop shows you his block.
Oh, that block has a kitty on it.
Before you hear a scream, and Goop hears also the scream, and you both look at the direction, and Goop's sister got eaten? Razzle grabs you and Goop and tries running, but your little floppy arm, because of it being in a hoodie, it was slippery. So you accidentally fell. Razzle couldn't save you in time, and Dazzle had to keep Goop safe. So neither of them could have helped you. You were left. Goop was crying. I lost my sister and my friend. Razzle was trying to comfort him. Dazzle was still trying to see if you were alive anywhere. Any sign of you being alive. They needed it. Oh no, this ain't good. Dandy, Twisted Dandy, saw that they left you. You poor little tune. You hear? Oh, it's a yin tune. You know, you're supposed to be my partner. You look at Twisted Dandy.
Whoa, you're tall.
You say before hugging him.
I believe you just need a hug.
I knew you guys would just be like... I knew you would be just like a Goop. But no. You're not just like one. You seem a little bit smarter than one. But also dumber. You know, I think Dandy was supposed to take care of you. Too bad he's not here. He says while grabbing you. You are mine. He says while taking you somewhere. Get on my back.
Ooh, right.
You start touching him.
Ooh, you feel weird.
Okay, time to take you home. I like you. It was too late. The door was closed. This floor was off. Goop was crying his eyes out. Dazzle and Razzle had to explain what happened to the other tunes. It felt horrible to do this. You were so innocent, so pure, and you were probably just being turned into a Twisted, or worse, being eaten by one. But I don't think any Twisted would dare to eat a poor, innocent yin. They're too innocent. The most they'll do is turn them into one. With Dandy fed you, kept you safe. You felt like a little princess, because he would bring you anything.
Can I have some more milk?
You say to Dandy. I guess so. He goes to a fridge that still works and somehow still has good milk in it. And he grabs out 2 containers of milk. One for you, one for him. He just pops the whole thing in his mouth and basically crushes it. And all the milk just flows into his throat. And he drinks it all. No big deal. You took small sips out of your drink.
Thank you.
You love that. How careful you were. How silly you were. He loved every part of you. He wanted to keep you safe. I'm regretting saying that this is supposed to be spicy because now all I want to do is make this so soft. Oh my god, no. You're too innocent.
Ah!
I don't want to turn her into a twisted, but I do at the same time.
Ugh, this block looks cute. It has a kitty on it. You say while shaking it. I like this kitty. Pretty kitty.
You're too sweet. I must destroy that. I'm going to make another part of this. And that part will be spicy. This part will be sweet. I like you. You're mine. Daddy's not here to protect you. And I am here to make sure you stay here in the safety of my home. Before anything, Dandy, make sure you're feeling comfortable. You have everything you need while he goes and tries to go get more tunes. He's trying to find Twisteds that would watch over you and would make sure you're safe, that won't try eating you. He thought Razzle and Dazzle would be a good content, but it's also a risk because if you would dare to make a sound, they would probably wake up. So he did not want that. So he started looking around for a Twisted Goop and one of his Twisted Sisters. He eventually found one, and he was like, "You'll do." Before he grabs both of them and tells them the rules. "Look, you two will be watching over my new partner. Your job will be to keep them safe at any cost. Don't let them out of your sight, and if they're exploring the factory, be with them at all times. I don't want any of the other Twisteds trying to get in any funny business and try killing her, or turning her into a Twisted," he says while grabbing a bag. "I'll be back. I have to go find more food for her." He gives both of them 2 toys. "Look, she likes these 2. And she also likes these 2, so please keep all of these safe." They look at Twisted Dandy before saying,
Of course.
Twisted Goop says,
Yeah, don't worry. We'll keep her safe.
his sister says.
Oh, is this Yin? She looks so cute. I didn't think I'd get to see her as a, what was it called again? A toon. She's so cute.
He says while grabbing you.
You're so cute. Yes, you are.
I got to leave it off here. I'll do a whole video about this, cuties.